4.1. Outline the methods used by the Braggs to determine crystal structures. So Sir William and Lawrence Bragg studied crystals using X-rays. They were two Australians, a father and son combination, who were the first father and son combination to win the Nobel Peace Prize in 1915. That's over 101 years ago when this video was filmed, and in 2015 there was a year of crystallography which was associated with these two scientists here. So how did they do it and what did they do? They examined the patterns produced by X-rays after the rays passed through a crystal which hit a photographic screen. The patterns were used to determine the internal structure of these crystals. So each crystal gave a signature characteristic, or signature as I refer to it as in class. And that signature could give an indication of its atomic structure that made up that crystal. However, I'll get to that in a moment. So X-rays were produced by allowing high energy cathode rays to strike a metal anode. These rays were directed at a crystal of a metal salt. They first tried sodium chloride, NaCl, and zinc sulfide, ZnS. A photographic plate was placed in the path of the X-rays exiting the crystals. The X-rays hitting the photographic plate produced a pattern of bright spots. Calculating the angles between the bright spots forming the pattern on the photographic plate allowed the Braggs to determine the internal structure of a crystal. The Braggs' work was direct evidence for the periodic atomic structure of crystals postulated for several centuries. The research provided a method used for the next 50 years to determine a number of simple crystal structures. A mathematical expression, Bragg's law, developed for explaining these patterns of X-rays, allowing the future study of material structure using other electromagnetic beams. The application of this technique, which is crucial in determining the structure of important biological substances such as DNA, in the development of the transistor and microchip. So basically these two Australian scientists, the father and son combination, are associated with many discoveries. And you'll know from Rosalind Franklin, the DNA structure was very influential several years later, and not to mention the work of the transistors and microchips now in technology. So a discovery 101 years ago becomes very relevant today.